Alright guys, so here we are with our TinyCam little alarm clock table camera, and we're just going to flip it over. I'm going to show you where the memory card goes. We're going to plug in the power cord, which I've already plugged into my power board, and we're going to get it all up and running. So if we flip over the unit and we slide off the back panel, it exposes the backup battery, the USB charging port, power port, and the micro SD card slot, along with a reset button and a Wi-Fi on-off button. So we're just going to install our memory card with the words facing up towards the battery. So just like that, and push it in again till it clicks, same as usual. Reinstall our battery cover and plug in our power cable. There we go, just like that. Now, much like the Pro iCam units, we're going to look for a user ID and a password, but we're just going to turn on the power board, and I'm going to show you how to set up the time and all the rest of it. So on top of the unit, you've got Celsius, Fahrenheit adjusters, minus, positive, sleep and snooze buttons, along with the setting button. So the first button we're going to press is the setting button, and it's going to go to the hour, so then we can adjust that to whichever time we like. Then we have our alarm, so say I want to wake up at 6. Then it's going to go down to, is this the day? Month. So we're going to change to August. Change the date to today's date. And then we're set. So now the unit's pretty much set up, ready to be connected to the TinyCam app. I'm going to go ahead and grab my phone. Before we go ahead and open it, so you want to download it on your device, obviously it's available on iOS or Android. But before we go ahead and open it, much like the Pro iCam, we need to make sure we're connected to the clock first. So we want to go back to our Wi-Fi settings. We want to go to Wi-Fi, and we want to look for HCam. So there it is at the top. So just want to wait again till that 4G symbol turns into a Wi-Fi signal. There we are. So now we can go back to the TinyCam app. So there it is down there, bottom right hand side. So just going to click on that. As you can see, it's going to prompt us to add this new device in already. So it's a little bit smarter than the Pro iCam one. If you do it in that order and you give yourself a bit of time before going to the app, it'll prompt you. So hit confirm. I don't have to do anything crazy. It already adds it for me. The only thing I'm going to do now is change the access password. So the old password was 6/8, I believe. Yes, 6/8 on the new ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're just going to change it to our stock standard supply store one to make it easy for us. Confirm. I'm just waiting for it to refresh itself now. Then what we'll do, guys, we'll go through all these little icons. I'll show you how everything works and all the rest of it, and what each one of these little things does. 6 hours later. So it takes about 30 or 40 seconds to get it sorted. So now if I hit play and turn this way and angle it up. Oh. So there I am. I'm just going to change the resolution to the highest resolution possible. There we go. Break the fourth wall again. Howdy. Now I'm going to go through and get everything all set up for you. So now what we want to do is set up for motion activation primarily. So if we go back, what we want to do is click on the little spanner in the bottom right hand corner, and that's going to bring up all our options. So we can name the device if we want to. So if we want to, we can put it as shop. Confirm. Password we've already done. Sharing would give you a QR code that you can give someone else access to the device if they have the app and they're in the same vicinity as you. Wi-Fi config we'll go to last because that's going to be the last step that we want to change. Alarm config is going to be the first one, so we're going to click on alarm config. We're going to turn motion detection on, medium. All alarms are off, so it's just going to detect movement, and then we're going to go to the SD card record config. So we're going to hit confirm, so make sure you press confirm top right. Micro SD card record config gives us our capacity at the top. we're going to go to, so we've got full-time recording, stop recording, alarm video. So we want to go to alarm video, record length. We want to change that to 3 minutes. That's what we want to do. So we can turn short video on as well if we wanted to, but I think motion detection is going to take care of that for us, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Hit confirm. Under other config, time config, we're going to change it to 12, and we want to synchronize with phone time as well. Power frequency we shouldn't have to worry about, 50 Hz is fine. So under initialization setting, you could restart or reboot the device if you wanted to, which makes it easier than pressing the reset button on the back. And if you want to set up the off-site server, you can do that through there as well. The next bit we want to do is the Wi-Fi config. So we go to Wi-Fi config, where it says test Wi-Fi at the top. We want to click on that, and then that's going to list all the available networks to us. So we're going to input our network, which is that one there. And then you're going to put your password in for your network. So again, make sure you're connecting to a 2.4 gigahertz frequency, not a 5. The units won't work on a 5 gigahertz frequency, so ensure it's a 2.4. I'm just going to enter the password for our network here. And hit confirm. And then it should be rebooting the device, yeah. So we'll just wait for it to reboot itself, and then I'll go through the rest of this stuff for you. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go close this down, go back to Wi-Fi and turn it off, and then we're going to go back into the app after about 5 minutes, and we're going to do the rest of the setup on 4G, and so you guys can see what's involved and how it all filters through. Alright, so now you can see 4G at the top. I can click on it and get live video, hand moving. So everything's good. So the top folder up here is for any footage that you've saved direct to the unit. Any files that you've pulled from the camera and saved to your phone. The bottom folder down here is going to list all the files so far. So it's like all files, and then it's got subfolders. So it's got normal recordings and alarm recording. So the majority of your files should show up under alarm recording if that's what you've triggered, and if you set up short video, they'll appear under short video as well. In the top right, there's like a pizza with a slice sort of cut into it. If you click on that, you can actually specify the date and the day that you want it as well. So it makes looking for something a little bit easier. This middle icon here is for refreshing temperatures and times and all the rest of it. So as you can see now, it says 12:41 at the top, and it says 12:41 on the clock. For the eagle-eyed viewer, you'll notice that wasn't the case when we first booted up, but you know, see if anyone notices in the comments below. And essentially now we're ready to go. So if I wanted to view locally, view live, I can do all that from here. I can turn on the night vision with the little light at the bottom. I can activate a specific recording, whether it be a photo or a video. I have that option. I can turn on audio as well if I wanted to. Everything can be done from the live view, just from this one screen, which makes it nice and easy. And then if I wanted to play back any files as well, I can click on the little folder, I can click on alarm recording, and now you see we've got two. I can click on the first one, play, and turn my phone around. Can't turn my phone around. Turn the volume on. So yeah, nice and easy to get set up. A little bit more intuitive than what the Pro iCam was, but I think that you'll see in the test footage how much better the audio and video syncing is. So for a unit that's of its size, that has an alarm clock and all those sort of live view features, it was pretty easy to get it all set up and running. You just got to have a little bit of patience, same as the Pro iCam one. The connecting to the Wi-Fi and getting the 4G live streaming does take about 5 to 7 minutes, so just have some patience there, and you're good to go. If you have input the password incorrectly, the unit will make a chime sound, so it does prompt you that you've done something incorrect and you'll need to go back and redo it. So do bear that in mind. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you want to pick up one of the TinyCam alarm clocks, jump on our website, www.thespystore.com.au. Shoot us an email or give us a call anytime, and feel free to comment below. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.